In this video there are gonna be lots of topics. Wabeco drill stand accuracy updates, drill stands, Dose BF1240 and lots of drilling machines. I tested the Wabeco BF1240. I restored the Dose BF1240 and still finding myself in the odd position of disbelief and confusion. Situations that indicated slacking. Slacking in measurement, slacking in width, straight up slacking in diameter and presence of cones. I wanted to drill a 20mm hole with a circular hole saw. I gave it slightly more feed this time, a tiny bit. And as you concentrate on this spot, you will notice that the drilling machine moved quite a bit inside the machine carrier. This was the moment, not literally the moment, but the moment I understood something fishy. Most precise drill stand and twister drilling machines doesn't complement each other that well. And still not owner of 90 degrees. I never came to the point to doubt the preciousness neck of a drilling machine. In my idea, the neck of a drilling machine is sublime, accurate, manufactured. Guess what? No, they don't. And in my case, the machine neck was extraordinary shaped. I talk about an so-called blue Bosch GSB 19RE heavy-duty impact drill. I bought it used but in very good, almost unused condition. Don't know in which way the use of the pre-owner impact the condition of the machine I got. This machine has power, 2 gears and a design. But let's continue and look at the neck of this loud beast. I previously marked a spot in which the irregularity intensified. Let's observe the measurements. The flattest spot has almost 42 mm and fades in both directions to 42.7 mm. But overall we can talk about a cone that has further measurements features. If you take off the chuck, you can witness the inside of the neck, which gives you optional space for storing 2 of your most desired acorns. This is a unmachined aluminum cast, and that is understandable because the thickness of this pipe leaves no room for further treatment. If you take this, a paper, and poke it with a pen, then poke it with a wrench, and then poke it with 1/2 20 UNF thread into this hole, you can mark the outline of the machine's neck and you have the most unscientific shape. It's kind of impressive that an over 1 mm difference doesn't distort the effect of a perfect circle. But in my mind the GSB-RE looks like this. So I went for a search of an electronic drilling device and I thought maybe giving the inventor of electronic drilling machines a try, because they are still in biz, what equates plenty of experience since 150 years. I ordered a beautiful BOS 16-2. All this excellence in one machine. 16 mm max drill bit. Much power, simple rigid design. But what's this? A machine neck that fits one purpose only. To stop the handlebar from slicking, the tip has over 43.5 mm. What means there is no way you can fit that in any drill stand other than Fein's own drill stands. That's a clever move to make brand compatible machines that increase the weight of your wallet. But consider, they classify this machine as drill stand compatible in general. No mention that you should come back and invest again in a color matching alternative to your new drilling device. I didn't learn from my mistakes and ordered a Fein product again, BOP 13-2. I guess what all Fein machines have in common is a funky neck. But this time, even though it's funky, the diameter has stable 42.95 mm. I can't show you the machine anymore, but I can draw you the neck. Now the odd thing is, it doesn't fit the Dose BF1240. What's pretty odd because it's in the name. The Dose BF1240 machine holder has 42.79 mm. That is pretty snug fit, if you can say that. But then again the machine neck isn't long enough. What would interfere with the holder and the chuck? You can't clamp moving parts. Conclusion, no fine product. I heard about the Bosch BF1240. Wanted to measure the neck and I did. It's a cast molded, not machined, but more rigid neck. Measurements talk for themselves. For me, not precise enough. I didn't try to put it in the machine carrier, it's not for me. Well, the next step was ordering a Dose BF1240. Excellent design, simple, 2 gears, strong and powerful. This machine is precise. I don't gonna let you wait. The neck is pristine, very consistent measurements, very accurate. But the machine holder is now too small for the neck of the BF132RLE. I contacted Dose, not gonna make big turns left and right. Service is good, communication is solid. They offered me to send in the machine carrier and I did. Turns out the hole was too small, but with no evidence how it came to this measurement differences. My conclusion is that if you put a blue Bosch with almost 42 neck into an 43 receiving hole and have to tighten it pretty strong, it's gonna get messy and bends have to happen. I know it's cast iron and cast iron is more prone to crack than to bend, but I give it the benefit of the doubt and say Bosch can make miracles happen. Dose sent me a new machine carrier. And the machine slides in perfectly. No work, no pressure. The measurements speak for themselves. I mean, I measure with a drill bit, which is sub-efficient. But the 90 degrees looks pretty good. Decent stuff. Never had have better measurements on a drill stand. This machine actually sabotaged my Wabeco drill stand review. The neck has a big effect on the angles you get. In one sequence, you can see how I tilt the GSB19RE back and forth in the machine carrier of the Wabeco BF1240, and that actually shouldn't be possible with a good, well-machined neck. There should be no movement, just snug. In this video, introduced Fein BOP132 sits just snug in the Wabeco B1230. No movement, no play. Tighten the machine carrier needs close to none turning the bolt and almost none bending in the machine carrier to fasten the neck. Also, the Dose KB43 in combination with the Dose drilling machine has no play, just a snug fit. With the GSB19RE, I had to tighten the bolts to an extreme bend on the machine carrier of the Wabeco drill stands. What was possible because aluminum is very bendy and forgiving, but the machine carrier of the Dose KB43 is very stiff because of the cast iron and the design it has. The GSB19 in the combination with the Dose KB43 is slightly dangerous because you won't get a proper close and tight fit, even if it appears to be. With the 20mm circular hole saw, it was possible to demonstrate that the GSB19 gonna go berserk and twist itself. After that twisting and rearranging the machine, the tight fit was gone completely and I tried to continue drilling the hole. It would push the neck out of the carrier. The GSB19 manipulated the results of the Wabeco BF1240. I can't say how much difference it would make to put in a precise machine, because I'm not owning this drill stand anymore to try it out. I can say that the GSB19 in combination with the Dose KB43 still had better angles than with the Wabeco BF1240 and B1230. My statement about the better accuracy of the B1230 drill stand is also a false statement. Even if the Wabeco BF124 has angle issues, it would be repetitive, the same deviation over and over again. On the other hand, the B1230 couldn't perform in reliable repetition because the ground plate or the machine bed is irregular shaped. It's not flat. You're gonna have a different angle on one side than the other if you try to measure the consistency of the angle. You would need to lay your working piece in the same way on the machine bed like you did before to try to get repetition. That's it for today. I might come up with a secret honey next time.